hands together for Brandie Posey!
One more time for top story, everybody. Hey guys, ooh, did I just turn it off? Yeah, there we go. All right. Hey guys, if we're gonna get along during my set, we all need to agree on the premise of my first joke, everybody. The greatest sports trilogy of all time is the Mighty Ducks movies. Yeah. Put it out there. Some of you didn't clap. Those that didn't, I will be meeting you out on Hollywood Boulevard after my set, and we're gonna knife fight. And I'm talking bound wrist to the death knife fight. And it's fine if you don't carry a knife, because I carry a second. Because I believe in good sportsmanship, which I learned from the greatest sports trilogy of all time, the Mighty Ducks movies, everybody. Just putting it out there. I actually tend to be really influenced by film. Like, pop culture is a really big thing for me, more so than politics and religion and stuff like that. Because really with politics, guys, at the end of the day, I just feel like we're all Quaid brothers. You know, you're either Dennis or you're Randy. Democrats to me tend to be kind of like Dennis Quaid in the sense that, you know, he does shitty stuff like American Dreams from time to time, but you still kind of respect him. He cheated on Meg Ryan, but he's relatively likable. All right, fine. Republicans, on the other hand, tend to be more like Randy Quaid to me, in that I feel like he's known mostly for being an ignorant redneck, except for that one time that he saved the world from aliens. Never forget. I haven't actually seen Avatar yet, because I'm really not that interested in 3D technology, guys. I'm going to be more interested when movies come out in 4D, because that way, when that movie sucks, I can get that 2 hours of my life back. Time is the fourth dimension. What y'all need to know for that joke to work. Did you guys hear about the new law that recently passed? If you get the song Nice and Slow by Usher stuck in your head for more than 48 hours, you'll be registered as a sex offender. The song is filthy. So filthy. We're having fun tonight, it's cool, but guys, listen, I hate to be the harbinger of death, but I'm gonna do it. The end of the world is near. I don't know if you're aware or not. I read an article. They found a great white shark that had been bitten in half by another great white shark somewhere off the coast of Australia about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. The perpetrator shark, the perp shark, is estimated at being 30 feet long, which is the largest shark in recorded existence. Guys, this means they're getting bigger. It's only a matter of time before they come on land like we did. Evolution, man, that shit's a bitch. God, I have never been happier to be a mortal in today's society. Where are my immortals at? Anybody gonna live forever in the crowd tonight? Yeah, didn't think so. Oh man, the other shark-related reason I'm happy that I'll be dying when I'm supposed to as a human being has to do with the zombie apocalypse. Because this is the thing. You all like, you see the movies, you're supposed to fear people zombies during the zombie apocalypse. Guys, all you have to do is wear a wetsuit. Human teeth can't bite through wetsuits. I'm just saying, I've thought long and hard about this. You know who can bite through a wetsuit, though? A great white shark that has been bitten by a zombie and is no longer confined to water because it's undead. In the zombie apocalypse, that's entirely possible. And it's also possible for that shark to get a hold of a skateboard or a wheelchair or perhaps like a charitable zombie with a wheelbarrow and then just like work their way to the top of a hill and then it's just undead shark teeth plus gravity equals the fall of humanity. That's how we go out, everybody. It's not terrorists, it's undead zombie land sharks. That's what happens to us. You always hear that if you get into a tangle with a shark, you're supposed to punch him in the nose. Like, good luck, number one. But just so you guys know, they're talking about like modern day punching, not like old-timey gentleman duel punching. Sharks are not gentlemen, guys. They can't grow facial hair, they can't grow mustaches, and they lack the proper bone structure to properly hold a monocle. I'm just putting it out there. How do you think this guy felt the first time he fought this guy? Like, that's a fight that had to happen at some point in history, right? Like, this guy just feels like an asshole. He's like, why did I think that's what punching was? No, not at all. And because my whole set's about evolution, this plus this means someday there's gonna be a future punch, right guys? Like, I don't know what it is because I'm a comedian, not a scientist, but it has to involve lasers, because that's kind of the definition of future, right? Like lasers in space. So it'll be some sort of like laser space punch. Here's the M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong tag to that joke. The future punch is actually a kick, everybody. You didn't see that one coming. It's the twist to that joke. Oh man, you know who I want to punch in the face? People who get old-timey photographs, but get them printed out in color. Because listen, when you get an old-timey photograph, basically what you're telling me is you and your BFFs dressed up in period-specific garb, got in your time machine, maybe your hot tub time machine, went back in time, posed against like a bar or a car from that period. When you get that picture in color, you're also telling me that you taught that photographer to use modern-day photo equipment. And I'm sorry, I'm only going to suspend my disbelief so far. So far. Sorry, guys. And also, listen, if you're really, say I buy this and you've taught that man to use modern-day photo equipment, you decided to disrupt the very fabric of our universe for something you're just going to tack to your refrigerator? Really? Sepia is where it's at, everybody. Sepia with your old-timey photographs, is all I'm saying. Guys, my faith in the American dream was recently shattered. My favorite store in all of Los Angeles was shut down. I'm talking about a place at the corner of Venice and La Brea. It was called LA Tigers. LA Tigers was owned by a man that walked into a bank, sat down across from a bank loan officer and said, I want to sell 2 things to put my kids through college. 4-foot-long stuffed tigers and moving waterfall paintings. Those are the 2 things. 4-foot-long stuffed tigers, not 1.5-foot-long, 2-foot-long stuffed tigers that childs actually want to play with. 4-foot-long stuffed tigers, a size that would terrify a child more than anything else. Moving waterfall paintings. I'm not interested in stagnant bodies of water. I want a moving waterfall to convey just the reality of the beauty of nature, guys. Somehow, over the course of the last year, though, LA Tigers went out of business, everybody. It's as much my fault as it is all of yours. But from the ashes of the store now in Venice and La Brea, there now exists a new business. And that business is called Cobbler Mania, everybody. The slogan for Cobbler Mania says, "Cobbler's so good, it makes you want to slap someone." Now, I'm a bit of a white trash foodie. I get nostalgic about a grilled cheese sandwich I had in Philadelphia 5 years ago, but I've never been moved to violence by a side dish. I don't know what they're putting in this stuff. And really, at the end of the day, fuck you, Cobbler. I'm onto your game. You're just lazy pie.